thoughts is why I'm always so confused. Criticizing all my faults, I feel emotionally abused.
Today I'm here with JackJ.Alexander and he's joined me to talk about his music so you can find out a little bit more about him. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, I am JackJ.Alexander and I'm from Galway Island.
Yes, thanks for joining me on my channel. So how would you describe the music you create?
So yeah, it's kind of it's weird because for the last few years I've just been playing in bands and stuff.
Yeah.
And this was something that I just kind of just took into consideration just after my last band broke up. We were like I put all my effort into that band. I wanted to like make that band as big as possible, but that sadly ended. So then I was like, all right, I gotta still do something because I believe in this thing so much. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try and make my own stuff, make my own demos and stuff. And what I would describe this music as is probably like emo music mixed with like post-hardcore, mixed with rap and hip hop, because that's just all I love, really. Yeah, it's all I grew up listening to. So yeah.
Good. So you've just released the cover of Blood by Nothing Nowhere. Would you like to tell us why you decided to cover that song?
Yeah. So basically with all this emo hip hop rap kind of stuff, Nothing Nowhere would probably be considered like the god of all of this, probably. He's insane. He's amazing. Like I've been a big fan of him for years. And throughout this lockdown especially, like his music has helped me so much through tons of tough times and stuff. And he just put out his new record Trauma Factory a couple of weeks ago, and it features a new artist that I'm absolutely loving right now, called Kenny Hoopla. And yeah, and I just learned it on guitar and I just wanted to put out a cover of it. I love it so much. It's a really good song.
um, so having looked at your music videos on your YouTube channel, they're all very creative. Would you like to tell us how you come up with the ideas for creating them?
Yeah, so with the videos, with probably Misfit, was probably like the first one that I kind of like put out, like the first proper one. And that one, yeah, it was really cool. Like in my head, I kind of wanted to go to like a woods. I wanted to like um have it shot in like a haunted or abandoned house type thing. And I brought it to the guy who filmed my the video for me. He goes on the name Never Met Records, and he's from Dublin, from just outside Dublin in Wicklow.
Yeah.
And yeah, I went up there, and he said that there's this abandoned house that was like literally 25-minute walk away from his house. So we did that. We went there, and it was so strange because like it just felt like everything was there for me. It
Yeah.
was so weird. Like it was so crazy. Like there was like this roof where I could go on. There was a ladder right next to the roof of the
Gosh.
shed as well, which is amazing. And then next to it then was the house, and you could basically go up, you go inside. They had like a massive like shed type thing, and there was like broken records on the ground and everything as well. So yeah, it was so strange. It was just like it was meant for
Yeah.
me to go there and to film a music video. And we actually saw a pack of deers while we were there filming as well, which was really cool. So yeah.
Sounds like that all plotted together nicely for you.
Yeah. And yeah, I probably went off in a tangent there, but
No,
like
no, definitely.
with like the creative kind of thing in there, like yeah, I kind of wanted to like I'm like a big fan of like visual and like movies and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to I wanted to just kind of take what I've seen in movies and what I've seen in other people's music videos and just blend it together. And I love horror, I love thriller films, um I love like action movies, I love like love movies and stuff. So yeah, I just kind of thought like fuck it, I'm gonna give it a go.
But no, I'll
Yeah.
leave a link to it in the description as well so people can check it out if they want to.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So what's been your favorite song you've written and why?
So my favorite song I've written so far would probably be Misfit. Misfit was my debut single, and that song, yeah, it was strange. I wrote it in a car park in my old apartment. So yeah, I just went out. I used to go out there like at like 11 p.m. at night and just like sit on the steps and just like literally just like listen to the instrumental of it, and literally I just wrote it there. And yeah, it's like a great song because like I just like I really delved back into my childhood and just like growing up in the UK, and like playing like footy on like the fair green and stuff, and like kind of like hanging out with like friends in like an estate where you grow up in, and just like you knew everyone in the estate as well, and just like yeah, you go cycling around, like you like just like the smell of like the fresh air and the trees, and just like climbing trees and climbing sheds and stuff. Like yeah, I just kind of I love that. And that's where I kind of felt like I love this type of music, like Linkin Park, like freaking Slipknot, all those bands. So yeah, it's just where I kind of loved it. Yeah. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
So what's been your best memory of your music career so far and why?
Well, uh, it's strange because I haven't played any gigs yet or anything. So like the only thing that I've done so far is I played like a live set in my living room, which was quite cool. I really that was awesome. That was Kieran's idea.
Yeah.
He's my producer. He's also plays in a band called Light Grey, who you've interviewed before.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool because that kind of gave us the sense of what a live show would be like.
Yeah.
And it was really good as well because like my drummer came over, we set up the drum kit in my living room, and like Kieran was over with his Mac, and like we had in-ears in and everything, and it was awesome. It was really good. And then later on that night, actually, we actually filmed the rest of Misfit Remix, which was another song on my YouTube. So yeah, it was good.
That's
I think probably that, and then probably filming Misfit as well in Wicklow. That was awesome.
It sounds good being able to sort of like do your first gig from the comfort of your own home as well, even though it's not
Yeah,
in front of people, but just to kind of get you used to it, really.
yeah. It was awesome. It was really good. Like, and like I'm absolutely buzzing just to go out and play more shows when we can.
Right.
Because like I'm like a music promoter in Galway as well. So I've stuck on quite a few bands in Galway, and I've also played in a load of bands as well.
Yeah.
And just like the gigs that we were having before all of this started were mental. It was awesome. It was like lots of people coming out. It was good fun and lots of drunken times, but it was amazing. I loved it. Yeah.
Sounds good. So, if you could perform at any music venue in the world, where would it be?
Oh God. Um Wow. Well, in my head right now, like I probably kind of have like Brixton Academy in
Yeah.
my head at the moment. That always seems like the big one, but a lot of my favorite bands played there, and they all kind of like made a big deal of playing there as well. So like bands like Good Charlotte, Bullet for My Valentine, they all played there. And I'm even wearing like Drop Dead t-shirt. So like Bring Me the Horizon, like I'm a big Bring Me fan. Like just somewhere in London, and just like yeah, I would love that. That would be amazing. Or even the Underground if it's still open. I don't know if it's still open.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Or Underworld. Underworld? I think it's called Underworld. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
In Camden somewhere. Yeah.
Cool, sounds good. So what advice would you give to anyone wanting a career in music?
Um, just do it. Just do it every single day. Just keep at it. Dedicate an hour to music every single day. Just pick up the guitar, pick up anything you play, um, and just literally just mess around with a few chords and just record them. Uh, Even if you don't have anything to record with, just record it on your phone
Yep.
and send it to a few other people, get their see what they think, and then just work and work and work and just keep grinding. And yeah, and also Logic Pro X, I know it's quite costly, but it's a one-off payment, and it cost me, I think it was like £230, €230, but it's one-off payment.
Yep.
And that, an interface in your laptop and a mic is all you need, and you're set, and you could just make and record music and like make demos and stuff. And yeah, it's great. So yeah, just write down any of your ideas and buy a notebook as well and write down any idea you get in your head.
That's some good advice. So finally, what's next for you?
So what's next for me right now is I'm working on a new record at the moment. So right now I'm working on my first album. So I don't know how many songs are going to be on it. I think in my head right now I have about a 10 or 11, and I'm just constantly writing. I'm constantly making music, and yeah, as soon as that happens, it will probably take me a year or two from now till I finally am happy with it. But yeah, after that, then hopefully we can gig, and that would be really, really fun. I can't wait. Yeah, I want to go play some more shows in England as well, because I played a show in Brighton there 2 years ago, and it was so fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
Brighton's one of my favourite places.
Oh, I love Brighton. It's so nice.
So massive thank you, JackJ.Alexander, for joining me on my channel. If anyone would like to check out Jack's music, I'll leave all the links in the description below. So thanks very much.
I am always so confused, criticizing all my faults. I feel emotionally abused.